Welcome back, guys. In this video we're gonna talk about how to heal the belief of lack and scarcity and not enoughness. This is a question that I got recently, and it's a very interesting question because money, abundance, finance is a big topic, is a big stressor, a big source of anxiety. And so in this video we're gonna talk about how to heal the belief in lack and how to create a mindset, a state of consciousness of abundance and prosperity. And I'm gonna keep this video very simple, okay? And I'm gonna give you a little, belief checklist that I created for you guys so that you can create awareness about your belief systems, okay? I'm gonna talk about this in a few minutes. It's free. I made it just to make this topic easier. But the main point I wanna make here is this. When it comes to abundance, scarcity, lack, right? It has a lot to do with two things. Your identity, right? Meaning your relationship with yourself, and then your relationship with the world. And I'm gonna break those two things down so we really understand. And I'm gonna start with your belief about the world. Because let's face it, this is the starting point. The starting point is that we are often, I know that I have been conditioned to believe in there's not enough, right? There's just a pie, there's a cake, and everybody's trying to get a piece of the cake. But that cake is finite, right? And 1% of the people own 90% of the cake, and everybody else is splitting the less little pieces, and we are all just fighting for little pieces here and there. This belief about the world, how much abundance there is not the truth. So we first have to reflect on, what do I believe about the world? Is this universe, is this world, whatever you want to call it, is this life, your God, the quantum field, is this place that we live in, is it a scarce, limited in supply world? Or is this an abundant world with infinite resources that has more than enough for everyone at all times? You see, those two visions of the world, whatever you choose to believe the world to be like in its nature, will predominantly control your life. Because if you believe that the pie is finite and that you have to fight for it and that you have to compete and you go into this competition mode, you are going to experience that in your reality. Your whole frame of mind, subconsciously, you will filter experiences, attract certain things to represent that you need to fight for your piece of the pie. But what if everybody has an infinite pie, and that if you start to believe, right, that this is a rich, abundant world that wants you to be rich, that wants you to be provided, that wants you to have everything that you want, and that because this universe stretches off into the infinite, there's infinite amount of resources. Because if everything, and if we break it down, if everything is energy, right, and energy is always here, there's never more or less energy. Everything is simply transmuted in different forms, different level of vibration. That means that everything right here that you could ever want is already present. Maybe it's not tangible, physical yet, but it is in a vibrational state. It's here already. So that means that everything that you could ever want is already here and now. So what I'm trying to do here is give you a perspective, a different belief in a world that is abundant. Because as long as you believe that this is a scary world, you are going to experience that scary world as a reality. But if you start to believe and have an attitude that this world is supporting me, that this universe has my back, that this universe is rich and wants me to be rich and is helping me and is conspiring me to help me get everything that I want, I guarantee you will start to experience that as well. And you'll have far less anxiety. And this is really the first belief that you need to look at, right? How do you see the world? And then it's like, how do you see money? And I've made videos in the past about our relationship with money, but a lot of people have negative association with money through past conditioning, to seeing their parents, their society, to seeing their own past experiences. And that condition of perspective are money is the root of all evil, money is bad, rich people are greedy, it's hard to make money, you have to work hard, you have to sacrifice, it takes money to make money, I can't. It's easy to have all those thoughts and beliefs associated with money. But you see, money, again, is only a neutral thing in which you project all of your mental association and emotional association. So if you think that more money equals more problem, are you gonna try to make more money? No, because you want less pain, more pleasure. So you have to really start looking at your belief, your attitude, your relationship with money. And that's why I created this checklist that I'm gonna put the link down below where you go, you download it, and there's a series of questions that can help you really identify your subconscious belief about money. All right, because I figured it's easier than going one by one here. You go, you download that, you print it, or you type it, or whatever, and you really let it come out on paper. What that is going to do is that it's going to show you a little bit subconsciously, what do you believe around money? And then if you look at those beliefs, and you look at your result in life, you're gonna see why your financial situation is the way it is. Because you cannot heal what you're not aware of. So becoming aware of those beliefs is the first step to be able to dissolve them. Now, the second big belief that you need to look at is the belief that you have in yourself. This is, money equals a lot about worthiness. Okay, in my personal case, I know I wanted more money and more success because I wanted to feel worthy. I wanted to feel good enough. I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel valuable and important. So we often try to compensate certain of our flaws and belief by getting significance externally somehow, building our status. That's how the ego is trying to get special. The challenge is that often we also feel like we don't deserve money. We're not worthy of a certain amount, not worthy of that big car. It's not for us. So there's all those things that are in our ways of us getting what we want, and we're often not aware of. And this is what I call our self-image. We have this limited, weak, unworthy self-image that has so much guilt. You want to make money and be good and successful, but at the same time you've been taught to be humble, to be modest, to not show too much, to not be one of those rich, bad, greedy person. Or you may have a belief that if you have too much money, people will use you, your friend will leave you, and you won't be able to trust anybody, right? Or you may have a lot of beliefs about your own inability to be able to make money because you're not rich enough, because you're not smart enough, because you're not, you dropped out of school, because you don't have a proper career, because whatever, right? All of those beliefs that you need to identify is why you keep on experiencing scarcity, of why it's very hard for you to create money, manifest money, get paid more, whatever the case may be in your experience. If your subconscious beliefs are not aligned with the reality that you want, you will keep on experiencing your reality based on what is conditioned at the subconscious level. So what I'm really inviting you to do is to go through those beliefs, to really become aware of them, and then to start noticing and breaking those beliefs away. So you have to completely change the way you talk, the way you think, the way you feel about money, about the universe, about opportunity, about finance, about the economy, about your ability, your self-worth. You cannot keep on having that story of, my God, money is lacking, I'm only making a little bit of money, I wish I had more money, I have to pay my bills. You cannot be a victim. You cannot keep on telling yourself the same pity story and expect things to change. So you're gonna need to really level up your thinking, your mentality, and create new beliefs and new perception so that you can go from lack, limitation, and go truly into abundance. This is truly the inner work that you need to do in order to generate new possibilities for yourself, new source of revenue, new ways of creating money, and showing up in your life, in your career, in your ways of making money in a different way. So again, if you're unaware of your limiting belief around money, get that worksheet, spend a bit of time, just brainstorm, let it out, see, just become aware of what are the beliefs that are there, and start breaking those beliefs away. Start looking at life as being abundant. Start seeing everything as abundant. Start seeing yourself and other people as being abundantly supported and provided, knowing that everything that you want is possible. It's something that is usually deeply rooted in our identity, and that takes time, and that has a lot of different layers, but is a must do if you really want to heal the belief in lack. So those are my short, quick thoughts on how you can go from lack to abundance and prosperity, guys. Take that worksheet down below, use it, let me know what you think down in the comment. As always, if you enjoy those videos, like and hit that subscribe button, guys. I will see you in my next video. Be well.